Hey guys, welcome again to the channel, 24K Lorcana. I told you guys I was gonna bring this deck, Pirates. So this is, I just divided it here into sections as you guys can see. And I'll explain it, kind of what it is. But so yesterday I went to locals and I played in the tournament. I honestly was just kind of like, so I played a very competitive tournament, like with the people that go, they play really good decks or whatever. So I wanted to make a pirate deck, a fun deck, but also still make it competitive and still make it pretty good to where like I can not do terrible, right? It worked out. I mean, it wasn't a lot of players that went that day. We had only 3 rounds, but I did go 3-0, and then I was able to get the win. I really like this deck a lot. And I kind of just want to, show you guys this deck, show you what it's about, explain why I play this, why I play that. It is very high on uninkables. It plays 18 uninkable cards, so it's pretty high up. Once you learn how to play around it, everything is a 6 cost or less, so you're not have to get to some crazy high ink to play this deck. But it is Ruby Steel to play this pirate deck, and then I do hope you guys enjoy it. So make sure you guys also make sure you guys like, subscribe if you guys like this content, and then share it to a friend. But okay, let's get on to it. I want to explain first the part of the locations in this deck. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to I play 3 Jolly Roger. It's a really good card to play. Your pirates can move there for free, and then characters gain rush while they're there. So pretty much if you're bringing down a pirate, the turn is played, you bring it, move it here, and then it can attack the turn is played. So I play 3 of that. And then I play one of the Maui's Plays of Exile. Characters gain resist while there. I like it going against other steel decks because, given that extra resist is pretty nice. Although I do ink it most of the time, but it's still another location to help with other characters that get boosts of locations. But you'll know later what I'm talking about. Same reason why I play 3 Agrabah. As you guys know, my favorite's Aladdin, and I have to include this in this deck. It is also a 3-drop and a 5 shield. So on turn 3, them dealing with 5 is pretty good, and then it does just quest you for 2. It doesn't do anything in particular, but just quest you for 2. But I did want to kind of increase the count on locations without having more inkables. Another one that you kind of have to play in this deck is RL's Legacy. I think if I butchered the name, I'm sorry guys. I haven't watched Treasure Platinum forever. I don't even know half of these things. I don't remember that movie. But characters here gain evasive. So you can move your character there. They gain evasive. And then once you have a character here, instead of paying 3 to move your character, you only have to pay 1. So, and then all your characters there have evasive now. So if you want to deal against evasive, that's your way to do it. Or if you want to kind of just quest, that's the way you go. It has 8 shield and it quests for 2. It is uninkable. That's what sucks, but this are the locations that I play. So it's a total of that much. And then how much is it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 locations. In order to kind of help with that, I play 4 of the Jim Hawkins. So Jim Hawkins, as you guys can read, it says when you play this character, you get to play a location with cost 4 or less for free. And whenever you play a location, he gets to move there for free. So obviously when you play him, then you get to play this for free, and then this gets to move there for free. So now you have a Jim Hawkins that's a 4/4/2 with evasive. And now you're able, because there's a character there, you pay 2 less for any character to move there. So you pay 1 to move all your characters there and gain the evasive. So it is pretty nice to have your pirates go here and have evasive. But for the most part, the pirates is going to be used with the Jolly in order to have them gain rush. But that is obviously why you play Jim Hawkins. It's a 4. It's a must include in this deck with the 10 locations that you play. So that is my locations kind of package. Now I want to go through the pirates. We go with 4 Captain Hook. You guys know what this does. I don't really have to explain what Captain Hook does. It is a pirate and it is a captain. That is 2 things to remember. So anything that in your deck that says pirate related or captain, this works with it. I also play the 1 shift target, Captain Hook, Happy Thoughts. I play it because it's able to sing some of your songs earlier. There's another song that it can sing, Along Came Zeus. But also, bringing this on turn 3 and no characters with cost 3 or less can challenge this. It's forcing them to have an out for this or have a 4-drop and a 5-drop to out this character. But I only play one because, again, it is uninkable. I wish I could play more, but we're already at 18 uninkables, guys, so we can't really afford to play more. But I play the 4 hook and the 1. I also play whatever this guy's name is. I have no idea, but he's a palace guard. He's also a captain, so that's why I play him. And while he doesn't have damage, he's a 3/3. So being able on turn 2, be able to play a 3/3 character is really good. It's the stats of Snake, and then and you don't have to bounce anything back to your hand. But once he has damage, he becomes a 1/3. But once I already used it for something, honestly, you don't care if he became a 1/3. But he's also a captain. And why does that matter that these are all captains? Because I play the good old, one of the best cards in this deck, Mr. Smee. As you guys know, this steel card is pretty good. It says at the end of the turn, once you quest with him, if this guy is exerted, he takes a damage. But he doesn't take a damage if he has a captain on, if there's a captain in play. So if you have any of your captains next to him, he's never going to take damage when he's exerted, because if not, like other decks are playing him, they're not playing a pirate deck, he's gonna just little by little kill himself. But in this deck, he's good. 3/3, quest for 2, one of the reasons you play this deck. Amazing. Another captain and pirate, which is great with your locations, guys. It is a good old John Silver. I play it. He's also a pirate, he's a villain, he's a captain, you know, all that good stuff. As you guys can read, it says for each location, this character gains allure and it gains resist. So this is why you also have locations. No, he does not have to be at the locations to gain this effect. You just have to play him and it just checks if you have any locations. That's why we play 10 locations. So resist +1. If you have 2 locations, now he's a 3/3 with resist +2. If he's a 3/3 resist +2, he's also going to quest for 2 more. So he quests for 3. If you have 3 locations, he quests for 4, and etc. So obviously he's really good to play. And you have to maximize them at 4. I call this guy the mini Scar. You play 4 Captain Hook, is another one of the pirates. So whenever he gets rid of something, he just readies himself again. That's all it is. Characters named Peter Pan lose evasive and can't get evasive. That doesn't matter. You rarely go against Peter Pans. But you play him because when you have Jolly Roger, you get to bring him, play him, and he gets rushed because he gets to move here for free. And now he can get rid of a character, it gets ready, and then gets rid of another character. So he's like a better Scar because he's inkable, and he's a 5-drop, not a 1-drop. I mean, not a 7-drop. So that's the reason why you play this 4 Captain Hook. I was playing 3, and he was absolutely amazing, absolutely broken, and then you have to play 4 in this deck, guys. Those were my pirates. Now let me show you guys what I decided to play in the Ruby to help the deck get better and just kind of play competitively. I decided to play 2 Prince Erics. Why do I play 2 Prince Erics? Because it is a 4 cost, and then whenever this gets banished, it destroys something. It banishes a chosen opposing character. So obviously, I'm gonna keep bringing it up, Roger, guys, because Roger is very important in this deck. He's not a pirate, but he's still a 4 cost. So when you bring him for 4, and you pay 2 more ink to move him here, now he has the rush ability, and then he can die, and then he kills something else. So he can sometimes get rid of 2 bodies. So it's really good. That's why he said it's nice that he's a 4 cost and not a 6 cost. So I play 2 Eric. I also play 4 Maui. Shout out to my friend. He actually was telling me, Bradley was telling me to play these still. Even though I was like, I already have other rush characters or with other pirates, etc. But he said that Maui's just too strong with locations, and he's just too strong of a Ruby card not to play this format. And I tried him, and he was absolutely amazing. So even though he's not a pirate, I mean, he kind of fits still the theme in a way. So, and it's still a really good card to play. So you still play 4 of Maui, and then you play her. Absolutely have nothing to do with this theme, but you play her because she's just so freaking good. You play the Madame Medusa. Everything in the game right now has that's really good, has 3 or less strength. So this is just 1,000 times better than Tremaine, guys. So you play 2 of these, and it's just been working out. Do I want to play more? Sure. Do I want to play Hydra? Sure. Do I want to play Tremaine? Sure. But we are already at 18 uninkables, so I just decided to play this ratio right there. My steel package that I have, it is, as you guys know, for the little Robin Hood. Why do we play this Robin Hood? Just because we want to shift into the good one, which is this Robin Hood right here. So we play 4 of that Robin Hood. It is a shift 3, so you get to bring him out on turn 3, which is nice because if you want to see Whole New World on turn 3, you can. Also, you guys know what he does. Gets rid of a character, gains 2 lore. If they get rid of him because he's questing, if they don't want to like ready the character, you just keep questing with him. And then if they get rid of him, you draw a card. So he's absolutely amazing. Absolute value. You have to have him in this deck. If you're playing Steel Ruby, I feel like all of these cards in this deck are absolutely necessary. It's just about the ratios that you want to play. But the deck's been working out very smoothly, guys. So this is what you want to do. Also, this you don't have to play this. You can play 2 different cards if you want. But I like this Mickey. So he's 3 cost, 3/3. And then he gets +1 strength for each location you have. So if you have 2 locations in play, he is now a 5/3. So it's pretty good. I think an inkable 3-drop is also very nice to have a 3/3 body. Usually I have a location in play, so I treat him more as a 4/3. But hey, if I have another location, it becomes a 5/3, even better, right? But I play 2. You don't have to play him. You can play whatever you want. I'm still testing them. But it's not bad. It's an inkable card. It's good statted. It's a 3-drop. You can still have Jolly with them if you really want. It's not too expensive. I also play 1 strength of a Raging Fire. You guys know what this does. The goal is to get a bunch of little pirates, 1 through 3 through 4 costs or whatever. Then you go this. Now you deal 4 damage to something. It's come up, especially since you play a Whole New World. You're able to spam sometimes with characters. As long as you're not going against Be Prepared, you are chilling. So this is a really good card. Rise of the Titans. I only play 1. You can play 2, or you can just cut the Mickeys and play 3 if you want. I don't know how popular locations are going to be. There's some decks that don't use it. A lot of the green decks are not playing it, and green is very popular. So sometimes it can be dead, but I just like it as a one-of. I mean, you still can hit them with Along Came Zeus on locations if you really need to, or you have Maui to hit locations. But I play 3 Along Came Zeus because you can deal 5 damage to a character or to a location. Reason you play it is because it's a song and you can sing it. So sometimes they'll keep their characters ready because they don't want to deal with Maui. Well, Maui could just sing this, and now you got rid of that character anyway. So Maui is pretty good in this deck because of sometimes they don't want to deal with them, so they keep their characters ready and then you punish them that way. Only 3. Wish I could play 4. We play 18 Inkables, so we don't play more than 3. Now, for my last package, I want to give you guys my draw package. So I play 2 Sad Boy Beast. Why don't I play 4? Why aren't these Mickey's 4 Sad Boy Beasts? Because I only have 2. So you can play 4 if you want. I only have 2. Both times I play it, I never draw with him because they just damage him. If I play with Ruby, he gets Teeth of Ambitions. If I play against Steel, they damage him, so I don't get to draw. So I don't know how I feel about this card. Every time I play it, I never draw with it. But I guess they have to deal with it, right? So not bad. It is Sad Boy Beast. You guys know what it is. You can play 4. You can play 0, honestly, and you'll honestly be fine, honestly. Because the draw card that you use the most is a Whole New World. The best card in the game. The only card in this game that should probably be banned, honestly. You're going to abuse this card. And because you don't have no other way to draw in this deck. So you're able to kind of go out, play all your cards, go off with your pirates, play your locations, play your characters, play this, get a whole new hand. No pun intended. And then you keep inking and then you kind of just go off. So, you know, you use and abuse this card. It is what it is. If it's legal, we're going to play it. There's no reason why in any steel deck you shouldn't be playing 4 of these. Honestly, like, it's just too good. It's cracked. But yeah. It was a lot. I talked fast. I was trying to kind of like not take forever on this deck profile, guys. But these pirates are cooking. They're going good. They're going strong. I like the deck a lot. I thought it was going to be a fun deck. But I can honestly say the way it played yesterday, it was very competitive and it was very good. You guys should try it out. I do encourage this. You guys can try to lower on the uninkable count. I don't know how you're going to do that. Honestly, I tried labbing and I tried cutting some stuff, but I feel like every uninkable card in here is necessary. So as long as you learn how to play around your inkables and mulliganing and inking and playing, you should be okay. I didn't never break because of uninkables. I think only once, but I was still able to play because I play everything 6 or lower. So as long as you get to 5 for ink, you're most likely going to play everything you draw. So you'll be okay. But let me know what you guys think. And if you guys try this deck and